Express train prison to concentration camp. Bricks of dungeons piled in rows. Volumes of the weak and small. Few remain in prison's throes. The goal's the broken mind for all. False science binds with cement tight. Religion bars the iron door. To soften pain, believe the lie. And suffer less than those before. Believe the brazen propaganda. Guards disguised in wicked guise. Easier to live in bands. Will the gang ignite the rise? No, the weak get picked and sold. That's the business in the pit. Is rebellion starting cold? No, protest crushed to counterfeit. In prison, few can truly see the dungeon for what it became. For most, it's just a city spree. Mammon is the highest claim. If you pray to Mammon's shrine, Oblivion will pull you deep. In forgetfulness you drown. Pour lies to feed the endless sleep. Forgetfulness will drown you whole. All around are ghosts and dead. Where it's lighter, fools patrol. The koomy clowns misled. They sit just trapped behind their bars. Cages built inside the mind. Beasts raging, fools crowned czars. Masters of the blind and blind. Bad news breaks, the prison's fate turns itself to hellish camp. In propaganda's hateful state, it howls a vicious, deadly ramp. Louder howl, then fools obey. Do anything and everything. Kindness dies in wolf packs fray. Brains and honor fade to nothing. Stupider liars rule the scene. Bolder cheats with cruel disguise. Better news, it all will burn. Not by chance, but cataclysms rise. The filth of this damn prison's breath will issue out the final stink. The few will rise beyond the death. The rest to hell's abyss will sink. The next poem. The melancholy of waning in this world. The melancholy of waning. If even just a spark of mind. It grows each year, unstopping, draining. And breaks you down, so unkind. The soul's murder is pure madness, in which we all decay and rot. The more sarcasm, the badness. The stronger is the body caught. Add sensitivity, then worse. It gets in this small, cruel sphere. No skin to shield the raging curse of Moloch's madness ever near. Wish your enemy to remain. No worse torment can be found, though hell itself expands the pain. In total madness all around. But foes are beasts with armored hides. Soulless for ages long ago. These creatures craft their lies and tides. You'll drift like logs in stagnant flow. And logs surround you, woods grow dense. More life, more light than here you'll see. In this mad world, the more you're tense, the more logs crush your sanity. The strongest Judas stands among the logs, in waiting for us all. Betrayal's now a work well done. Corruption piles like endless fall. Among the logs, the fools and snakes. Despair will surely be your end. Despair breeds sickness, drunks, heartbreaks. Learn early, lest to fate you'll send. Fewer victims, more your mind. And creative spirit grow and rise. Till you're not just a lamb confined. Falling where all lost souls die. There are many ways to fall. Murder is the easiest trick. In this world where Satan's all. From childhood we just rot and stick. Fight and create, that's the key. Only this will save your soul. Later, before God, we'll see. When sun will burn the vermin whole. Steam, roast, and fiery trial. That's what lies in wait ahead. The spirit is the measure, dial. Walk in spirit, without dread. Until they burn away the shame. And world's disgrace in crowded pens. Where fear and lies, with tons of blame. Breed sickness with no loose ends. The melancholy of waning. Is dread if sickness you dismiss. Like paper targets in a range. You stand amid the blasts of abyss. The next poem. The agony of waning in this hellish world. The agony of wasting. if you've got 1 grain of sense. It grows each year, devastating, crushing you with cold offense. Soul murders pure insanity. We rot together, all the same. More sarcasm fuels the vanity. Tighter clamps on flesh and flame. Add feeling, that's a curse's knife. No skin to block the Moloch's rage. Wish your enemy this life. Forever trapped in maddening cage. No torture worse can hell invent. Though hell expands its gruesome show. In total madness, time is spent. Watching every spirit blow. But foes are thick-skinned, soulless beasts. Long dead inside, but still they scheme. They flood you with their filthy feasts. You're just a log adrift, no dream. Logs crowd the forest, thick and dead. More life and light beyond this pit. In this sick world, the thinner thread. The more insane logs crush and split. The sharpest Judas roams among these logs and waits with filthy grin. Betrayal's job's already done. Corruption floods this world of sin. Among these logs, the fools and snakes. Despair will drag you to your grave. Despair breeds sickness, drunken fakes. Know this early, less to save. Less victims feed the devil's game. More spirit grows if you resist. Don't be just lambs in slaughter's flame. Or fade like all in endless mist. Many ways to die or fall. Murder's easiest, quick to hand. In this world, where Satan's thrall. We rot from childhood, stalked and banned. Fight, create, that's your one sword. Only this saves soul from hell. Later, before God's final word. Sun burns the lice and casts the spell. Steam, fire, scorching trial. That's what waits ahead, no lie. Spirits gauge and spirits mile. Walk in spirit or you die. Until they burn the shame and filth. World's disgrace in crowded pens. Where lies and fear, like floods of guilt. Breed sickness to the bitter ends. The agony of wasting. Is hell if you dismiss the pain. Like paper targets in the firing range. You stand beneath the devil's reign. The next poem. Take the blow of this wretched fate. Take the blow of this wretched fate. You're not the judge who seals the score. Satan stands as false gods wait. Vengeance for those who fight the roar. Few here resist, the masses bow. And through their chains revenge is fed. If you endure too long, then now. Your soul and honor lie half dead. With mind intact you sink below. They stir the sludge, the vile mix. Evil wants that mess to grow. To rot unseen, a putrid fix. Collective mind in darkness bred. The one who won't submit is marked. They crush him down, just like in judo's stead. A target doomed to be stark. Parents, teachers, crowds unite. To break the spirit, make it slave. They'll train you well to lose the fight. And rot in hell beyond the grave. It's hard to bear each cruel strike. When you stand lone against the tide. But spurning lies, you'll find alike. The spirit's beauty deep inside. Soulless fools try to teach you how. To bow, obey, and feed the rot. To breed and rot beneath the plough. A hell where all is lost and caught. Go inward, intuition's spark. Will help you stand against the pain. Not tradition, cold and dark. Where gods are fat, but all is vain. False sciences, poor and bleak. Where spirits crushed to hollow dust. The lies bite worse than any streak. Of crowds dull venom and their lust. The media's the tyrant's tool. Spreading fear and lies with glee. For centuries, these fiends so cruel. Have dragged this world to misery. They rot the world, they spread the plague. But cataclysms burn the blight. The wild storms rage, the earth will shake. To drown the fascists' shameful blight. Stand firm, withstand the ruthless blow. You just might reach another plane. Strike down the lies that poison so. Within yourself the truths remain. The next poem. fury. I don't believe in God. I fight the devil's spawn. Each twisted, cruel facade. Is it hard? I'm drawn. No, pure fury wakes. Unlocks the heart inside. The cure for all the fakes. The world's own rising tide. Alive, yet soaked in spite. The poison's in my veins. Pure fury keeps the fight. I'm not yet lost in chains. The herbivore's foul hate wants to crush and bind. Cast off the herd's dull fate. No herd will trap your mind. The herd's consumed by death. Souls crushed beneath the weight. Be yourself, take breath. Spirit's not the bait. A flock of sheep. A herd of fools. A world corralled by goats as cruel. Those goats lead on. Whips worse than lies. Their thrones held strong by fraud and cries. Believe in fury. Honor your will. Fury boundless lights the path still. The road from pens is hard and steep. Wounds and shame will pile deep. Move forward, even if no chance is shown. Stand up, you've made yourself their stone. Beasts devour souls, sucking life dry. Don't heed their lies. They only spread fear's cry. Is it tough? Only fury will bring your strength back near. How much remains? Just one sharp turn is clear. The furious sun will burn this hell, scorch to the bone the slave stock's knell. The next poem. Half thought. Half thought is fatal. Bits of thought, clouds of lies. Not just false, but infernal. Serve the beast that never dies. You serve your homeland, hollow. Bring scraps to kin at home. In life's grim march, you follow your soul to beasts you loan. Entangled in small trifles. Dulled since childhood's dawn. Now mostly just the riffraff. Slave scum, broken and drawn. A slave can't think. No thoughts break through the lies. So norms for fools are set. In madness everyone lies. The norm is a slave. Chewing stale gum. Fed by beastly books. Propaganda drums the drum. You swallow all the noise. Become a thinker's clone. Then build your life among blind slaves in dull monotone. Among the dull, poor masses. You dull day by day. Joy of thought denied. Rot's all that's on display. Rot is all culture. Surrounding every slave. At the heart of lies, a carcass. Guard yourself from the whip and grave. Obey, believe, avoid the lash. You won't chew granite here. But press down endless filth. Designed to cloud your clear. These beasts compress the crap. To blind your seeing eyes. Few seek freedom's way. Lost in falsehood's lies. All slaves hate them. And rightly so it seems. For flaws they spy in neighbors. Taboo to break those dreams. With dumb asses only. Flatter and obey. The circus of politics. Soon all waste will fade away. But slaves don't know the truth. Lies march them to the camps. Space is tight in this crowd. Idiots lead the stamp. Even to hell's gates. First you must run fast. Consciousness grows dim. Extinction comes at last. The next poem. Road to Hell. Worn out sneakers. Darkness overhead. Only lies are new here. Stuck in filth and dread. The road stretches onward. You run but don't rest. Just a little longer. Hell's your final quest. From hell back to hell. The endless cycles spun. Only fools find joy here. Beasts devour and run. Hell's fatigue weighs heavy. Chains of fire and pain. All that's left inside you. A soul that still remains. Don't trade your soul for scraps of food or gain. Don't listen to others. nor curse your fate in vain. No need to blame fate. In this fascist hell, a world ruled by monsters, trapped inside their spell, to stand or to run, it's all the same decay. Only fascists are right. And the world's end day. Soon the sun will blaze. Burn away the dark. Scorch to the very bone. Smoke rising like a spark. When smoke and ash have faded, a new world will arise, where the beast's foul shadow will vanish from the skies. That loathsome, soulless creature, hell's own filthy spawn, rules these damned realms. Lies laid out like brawn. Cheese in every trap set. We're caught in their cruel schemes. Nasty tricks endure. Madness in extremes. Lies and cheese will vanish. Be ready to peer down into the abyss. Hell's half-beasts wear the crown. Take one last glance. Remember well this sight. For victory forever. Recall this nothing's blight. We dwell in nothingness. No path more grim to take. Fools call it living. Darkness for all mankind's sake. Replace your worn sneakers. Darkness soon will fade. Along with all the traps of hell's foul charade. The next poem. Expanding consciousness. Expand your mind, forget what you knew. The soul's torment is a flood of lies, untrue. The sense of space has long been confined. Where rudeness thrives, dull filth aligned. The base there, subjects, they say, apart. Seeing only objects, near or bizarre parts. And time rules there with shame and disgrace. Soulless beings enslaved, spirit near erased. But you, a spiritual essence, not mere thing. Not subject, not object, but the soul's true spring. Humans trapped in the daily grind. The root of all ills, a false bind. These ills are made by soulless vermin, foul and vile. You're but their servant, stuck in denial. Consciousness must not grow or rise. Or else they'll crush it with cruel lies. Legions of traitors, slaves of the slime. Flooding the mind with decay and grime. They crush intuition, the path to the skies. Impose traditions, wheels of disguise. And wheel around your spirit, reason, honor too. Justifying chaos, the shame all accrue. All true knowledge lies forgotten. Where spirit reigns supreme, unbroken. Instead, your soul's offered up. A sacrifice to become corrupt. Time itself is narrowed down. Events chained, a mental crown. But eternity belongs to you. Not half God, not slave, but something true. Cast off false humanness. Leave this evil's dark fortress. Root yourself deep in spirit's flame. Your home, your endless sacred name. Discard false knowledge, rumors grim. Chaos trembles on its brim. Soon this madness will be cast away. For genocide none can stay. They'll kill those chained by empty rules. Whose spirit and reason lie as fools. Here lies falsehood on all forces' might. True powers inside, beyond their sight. Fools everywhere whisper die. But seek the source inside your mind's sky. Find the strength within your soul. Smash all darkness, make it whole. Let only what kills the filth survive. And with such power, rise alive. You are no weak slave, but king. Remember, strength is everything. This is a super mystery. Step boldly in, embrace the key. Their matter fades, the soulless fall. Shield yourself from narrow thrall. Forget decay, all fears, complaints. You'll be reborn, free of restraints. Strong, pure, and bright in spirit's light. Hell's servants perish in the night. You'll write anew on a spotless page. A tale of goodness, love, and sage. Spread the word, let all be told. The end of evil soon unfolds. It's close enough, fight, multiply your force. Reject all baseness or lose your course. The next poem. Expansion of consciousness. Unfurl your mind, forget all you've known. The soul's torment is lies blackened throne. Space itself, confined, long ago. Where arrogance and filth do grow. Subjects fenced apart, illusions bred. Seeing only shadows, strange or near instead. And time reigns ruthless, a tyrant blind. Shame and disgrace enslave the mind. But you, a spirit, essence pure. Not subject, not object, eternal and sure. Mankind enchained by the daily blight. Falsehood's root, their cursed blight. Monsters spawn these ills profane. You're their servant, bound in chains. Consciousness must not ascend, or their dark reign meets its end. Legions of traitors, merchants of rot, drowning reason in shadow and blot. They crush intuition, the path to skies. Spinning traditions, webs of lies. They grind spirit, reason, honor to dust. Justifying madness, corruption's lust. All true knowledge sinks to night, while spirit's throne is lost to blight. Your soul sacrificed on the altar of scorn, to live as beast, in darkness born. Time's narrowing grip, events confined. A mental prison forged and signed. Yet eternity bends to your will. Not slave, nor half god, but sovereign still. Cast off false humanity's chains. Abandon this fortress where evil reigns. Root deep in spirit's timeless fire. Your home, your endless sacred pyre. Reject the lies, the rumors vile. The chaos trembles, recoils in denial. Soon this madness will be undone. For genocide claimed by none but the numb. They kill those bound by empty laws. Whose spirit sleeps while reason gnaws. Falsehood taints all power and might. True strength lies hidden in spirit's light. Fools cry die as darkness grows. But seek the source where true power flows. Find your strength inside the soul. Shatter the night, reclaim the whole. Only death to filth shall please. And with that power, rise with ease. You are no slave, but king reborn. Remember strength was never torn. This is the great mystery. Enter bold, embrace the key. Where matter fades and darkness dies. Shield yourself from narrow lies. Forget decay, the screams, the fears. Reborn in spirit, beyond the years. Strong, radiant, pure, and bright. Hell's minions vanish in the light. On a clean slate you will inscribe a tale of truth and love revived. Spread the news, the end is near. The fall of evil, crystal clear. Fight on, gather your sacred might. Reject the vile, embrace the light. Or be lost forevermore. A shadow cast on spirit's shore. The next poem. Expand your mind, forget the lies. Soul trapped in darkness, spirit dies. Falsehood reigns, the filth consumes. But light will burn these shadowed tombs. You're not a slave, but king inside. Break chains, let spirit be your guide. Hell's servants fall, their power fades. Rise up and claim the light that saves. Fight the vile, or be lost tonight. In spirit's strength, reclaim your might. The next poem. True purity. To keep your mind in perfect clarity. Where red is just red, and willow green. No tangled thoughts to cloud that verity. No shadows in the light unseen. Daisetsu Suzuki, Zen Buddhism. Keep your mind forever clear. Suppress the empty babble. The world's a fog, a cheap veneer. A mess, a shallow rabble. Observe detached, without a cling. Your primal face to seek. A sudden flash, a seeing spring. The light that makes you speak. But never hold, or it will seem. Illusions dress as light. And every fool's deceived by dream. Where darkness masks the bright. Falsehoods settle in the mind. Corrupting all around. The soul's compass, pure and kind. By lies is tightly bound. This world's madhouse is built on lies. Awake from endless haze. That darkness like a coma lies. Break free from mindless maze. Trust what intuition shows. Forget old worn-out creeds. For spiritual tradition is just dogma feeding weeds. Dogmatists are legion here. The truthful scarce and thin. If you heed evil's sneer, your soul will lose within. Idiots rule this wicked land. In faiths their numbers swell. Satan's mark is clearly planned. Reject that empty hell. False sciences deceive and chain. Their harm is vast and deep. Walking through torment is the war. Not peace for us to keep. Spiritual battles rage on all sides. Only the strong resist. Not humans, but vile beasts abide. Their rule is clenched in fist. No jokes remain when monsters win. When filth is raised so high. Keep your mind pure, resist the sin. Don't bend beneath their lie. Before the fascist world's cruel gaze. Stand firm, reject the grime. Cast off the filth, the twisted maze. Keep your pure soul sublime. The next poem. True purity. Keep your mind razor clear. No lies, no twisted frame. Red is red, green is green. No darkness in the flame. Dogma's chains will crush your soul. Traditions blind and cold. Reject the fools, resist control. Stand strong, refuse to fold. The world's a fascist cage, where monsters rule the night. Hold pure your mind, break free the rage, and fight for truth and light. The next poem. True purity. Keep your mind clean, cut the shit. No lies, no bullshit cloak. Red's red, green's green, admit. Don't choke on their smoke. Dogma's chains? Tear 'em down. Traditions are their trap. Fools crawl, slaves wear the crown. But you don't fall in that crap. World's a fascist freak show. Monsters feed on fear. Stand your ground, say no. Burn their lies clear. The next poem. True purity, no lies. Cut the crap, keep mind clean. Red's red, green's green, no schemes. Fascists lie, but you fight. Burn their hell, claim your light. The next poem. Purity's edge. Mind razor sharp, no filth allowed. Red flower bleeds, green will not bow. Fascist scum crawl, their lies will rot. Crush their hell, burn every blot. The next poem. True purity. Keep your mind sharp, spit on their lies. Red still red while falsehood dies. Fascist vermin breed their filth. Crush their spawn in hell's own kilt. The next poem. True purity, no bullshit. Keep your mind clean, fuck their lies. Red stays red while bullshit dies. Fascist scum spread shit and gore. Crush these vermin to the core. The next poem. True purity, no bullshit. Keep your mind pure, crush empty talk. This foggy world, this stinking walk. See red is red, green will stay green. No twisted lies to cloud the scene. Cling not to visions that just seem false lights that mock the lucid dream. They slap bright names on rotten shit. Nirvana? Hell no, just counterfeit. Evil fakes breed in the mind. Their poison spreads and blinds mankind. Soul's compass points to honest light. But lies drag you to endless night. Worldwide madhouse, built on lies. Wake from the coma, cut the ties. Trust your gut, not empty creed. Spiritual dogmas just poison seed. Dogmatists swarm, truth's all but lost. Soul sold cheap at evil's cost. Idiots flock to corrupted cults, where Satan's worship never halts. Reject their bullshit, reject the fake. Science twisted, just lies they make. No walking through the fire, it's war. Spiritual battles raw and hardcore. Strong resist, refuse to bend. Against the filth that won't relent. Not humans here, but fiends in bulk. Their reign of shit, the final sulk. Keep your mind pure, resist the flood. Don't bow to fascists' stinking crud. Reject the scum, the fear, the night. Fight on, stay strong, defend the light. The next poem. Keep your mind sharp, crush all the lies. Red is red, green don't disguise. False lights are poison, don't you trust. Their spiritual bullshit turns to dust. Fight the fiends who feast on souls. Resist the scum, refuse their control. World's a madhouse, truth is slain. Stand your ground or drown in pain. The next poem. Mind pure, eyes clear, no room for fake. Their lies are traps, their cults, a snake. Evil's army rules the weak. Only the strong dare speak. Bow to none, fascist filth and scorn. Fight the dark till comes the dawn. The next poem. Mind sharp, lies crushed. Red is red, truth rushed. Fakes preach, souls bleed. Fight or fall, no heed. The next poem. Pure mind, no lies. Fascists choke on their own cries. Stand firm, break the chain. Darkness burns, truth reigns. The next poem. Clear your mind, crush the lies. Fascist scum wear their disguise. No mercy for their twisted creed. Break the chains, let spirit lead. The next poem. Clean your head, no fake, no scam. They're the poison, you the dam. Stand tall, reject their filth. Fight or perish in the guilt. The next poem. Mind pure, no cult, no slave. Fools bow down to the grave. Kill the lies that choke and bind. Only truth can free the mind. The next poem. Mind sharp, clear, slash through the sludge. Fascists crawl in their own sludge. No saints here, just demons spawn. Rip the veil, burn their dawn. The next poem. Brains fried by their twisted lies. Watch the filth wear human guise. Crush the herd of soulless drones. Strike the plague that eats our bones. The next poem. Purge the cesspool of deceit. Fascist worms beneath your feet. No forgiveness for their breed. Only fire feeds the seed. The next poem. Keep your mind pure, razor sharp, no mercy shown. Fascist scum breed shadows, rotten to the bone. No saints, no heroes, just demons in their lair. Tear down their vile lies, burn their poison air. Brains cooked by filth, by twisted venom fed. The human mask hides worms who feast on dread. Crush this plague of soulless, deaf, and dumb. Strike hard, strike fast, let no evil come. Purge the stinking cesspool, burn the cursed breed. Fascist vermin crawl where death is their creed. No mercy, no truce, only ash and flame. Feed their twisted roots with fury untamed. The next poem. Keep your mind pure. Keep your mind pure, no room for lies or scum. Fascist filth breeds darkness, we won't succumb. No saints here, just demons, vile and foul. Their rotten lies stink like a sewer's growl. Brains rotted deep, infected by their lies. Behind their masks crawl beasts in human guise. Crush the plague of mindless, deaf and blind. Strike swift and hard, leave no filth behind. Purge the cesspools where their poison breeds. Fascist vermin thrive on hate and greed. No mercy shown, just fire and ash. Burn their twisted roots till nothing lasts. Keep your mind pure, resist their hellish reign. Reject their filth, their torment, their pain. The world's a battlefield, raw and rough. But your soul's sharp blade will be enough. The next poem. Keep your mind pure. Keep your mind pure, no room for filth or slime. Fascist scum breed darkness, poison for our time. No saints here, just demons, vermin in disguise. Their lies like gangrene festering neath dead skies. Brains rotted out, infected, hollowed shells. Human masks worn by monsters raised in hells. Crush the plague of blind fools, deaf to truth's call. Strike like thunder, break the chains that bind us all. Purge the swamp of lies where blackened vipers crawl. Fascist rats gnaw bones beneath their shadows' thrall. No mercy shown, let fire scorch their cursed lairs. Burn their twisted roots, choke their poisoned airs. Keep your mind pure, resist their venomed grip. Reject their shit, their sludge, their fatal script. The world's a war zone soaked with filth and blood. But your soul's sharp blade will cut through all the mud. Stand fierce and tall, no bow to tyrants' lies. Let hatred fuel the flame that never dies. This fight is ours, to cleanse the blighted earth. Strike hard, strike fast, reclaim your rightful worth. The next poem. Keep your mind pure, no bullshit. Keep your fucking mind pure, no shit, no slime. Fascist bastard scum breed darkness every time. No saints, just fucking demons, vermin, vile and cold. Their fucking lies like cancer, eating all the soul. Brains fried, rotted out, hollow fucking shells. Humans? Fuck no, just monsters straight from hell. Crush the plague of dumb fuck fools deaf to truth's roar. Hit like thunder, smash their chains to the floor. Purge the swamp of lies where black ass vipers creep. Fascist rats gnaw bones, in shadows they freak. No mercy, no pity, burn their cursed lairs. Incinerate their rotten fucking snares. Keep your mind pure, resist their poison grip. Reject their shit, their sludge, their bullshit script. This world's a fucking war zone soaked in blood and shit. But your soul's a razor, cut through every bit. Stand tall, stand fierce, don't bow to tyrant lies. Let hatred fuel the fire that never dies. This fight is ours, cleanse this cursed earth. Strike hard, strike fast, reclaim your fucking worth. The next poem. Keep your mind pure, no fucking bullshit. Keep your fucking mind pure, no lies, no slime. In this fascist cesspit, they poison all time. No saints here, just demons, filthy fucking vermin. Feeding on your soul like vultures, cold and stern. Brains rotted out, hollow shells, dumb fuck hordes. Humans? Fuck no, just monsters with broken cords. Crush the plague of idiots, deaf to truth's thunder. Smash their chains, burn their lies down to blunder. In this world of lies, black vipers crawl and hiss. Fascist rats gnaw bones, bathed in evil's kiss. No mercy, no pity, torch their rotten lairs. Burn to ash their shit, their traps, and cursed snares. Keep your mind pure, spit on their poison grip. Reject their filth, sludge, their twisted script. This world's a war zone, soaked in blood and shit. But your soul's a razor, slice through every bit. Stand fierce, stand tall, never bow to lies. Let hatred be the fire that never dies. This fight is ours, purge this cursed earth. Strike hard, strike fast, reclaim your worth. The next poem. Keep your mind pure, no fucking bullshit. Keep your fucking mind pure, no lies, no slime. In this fascist cesspit, they poison all time. No saints here, just demons, filthy fucking vermin. Feasting on your soul like rats on rotten vermin. Brains fucked to pulp, hollow shells, dumb fuck horde. Humans? Fuck no, just monsters, traitor scum, warlords. Crush the plague of idiots, deaf to truth's brutal thunder. Burn their fake gods, drown their lies in blood and blunder. This world's a hellhole, vipers crawl, fangs dripping venom. Fascist rats gnaw bones, bathed in lies black phlegm. No mercy, no pity, torch their pigsty lairs. Cremate their bullshit, poison traps and devil's snares. Keep your mind pure, spit on their putrid grip. Reject their filth, sludge, their twisted motherfucking script. This world's a war zone, soaked in blood, shit, and hate. But your soul's a razor, slash through every plague. Stand fierce, stand tall, never kneel to lies. Let hatred be the fire that burns and never dies. This fight is ours, purge this cursed ground. Strike hard, strike fast, leave no demon around. See through their masks, beasts in human skin. Corrupted, broken, slaves to endless sin. Rise like a hammer, smash their filthy throne. Claim your spirit back, make this hell your own. The next poem. Keep your mind pure, no bullshit, no mercy. Keep your mind pure, purge the fucking lies. This world's a sewer of filth and devil's cries. No saints, just cockroaches crawling in your brain. Fucking parasites choking out your sane. Brains smashed like skulls beneath iron boots. Humanity lost, only twisted brutes. Idiots drowning in fake gods' blood and slime. Crack their bones, torch their cults, end their crime. This fascist shit but reeks of death and rot. Rats gnaw flesh, spit venom, tie your soul in knots. No mercy for vermin, no pity for the weak. Burn their lies to ashes, let the witches shriek. Keep your mind pure, spit in their rotten face. Reject their fake gospel, their poisoned disgrace. This world's a slaughterhouse dripping with pain. But your spirit's a blade slicing through the stain. Stand fierce, stand tall, crush their blasphemous reign. Let your rage be wildfire, let it drown the insane. Fight hard, strike brutal, tear down every throne. Grind these demons to dust, claim the fight your own. See through their masks, devils dressed as men. Broken, corrupted, slaves to hell's cruel pen. Rise like a bomb, explode their vile lair. Rip your soul free from this endless nightmare. Hold fast, no surrender, no goddamn lies. This war is real, no place for disguise. Keep your mind pure, the last light in the dark. Ignite the fury, become the final spark. The next poem. Mind pure. Lies burned. Vermin crushed. No mercy given. Fight hard. Strike brutal. Be the final spark.